This channel is run by investigative journalists who create educational documentaries to inform parents, guardians, and the public about risks that arise when young people communicate with adults online. We interview consenting adults to understand why they engage in conversations with individuals who are not of age. These interviews aim to provide insight into their perspective so families and society can be aware of the motives and the behaviors that adults may display towards unsupervised minors online. Our content is strictly educational. It is not meant to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten anyone. We fully permit the use of our videos in academic settings or scholarly work. To protect privacy, we follow YouTube's community guidelines and remove all personal, identifiable information, including names, addresses, phone numbers, emails, and other sensitive data. We do not disclose the first or last name of the interview participants. Because interviews may involve discussions of potentially illegal activity, we notify law enforcement in each jurisdiction. We do not label anyone as guilty or claim they've committed a crime. That is solely the responsibility of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not support vigilante behavior. We are investigative journalists. The little girl that lives in one of these apartments here, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, so look, I'm not a cop, okay?
Okay.
All right? I've been watching the conversations between the two of you. Like I said, I'm not a cop, okay?
Okay.
So let me explain what's going on. I work with a group called Youth Protectors.
Okay, so she was trying to set me up?
No, this is a real girl. So she wasn't setting you up. I noticed that you had reached out to her. We have a program that kind of identifies anytime an adult is talking to a young child,
okay,
and certain things are spoke about, okay? Yeah, when it pops up that certain things are being said,
you come over and talk to you, and
it throws a red flag for us.
Okay.
And we do sometimes, bust people when they're real bad people, but I don't think you're a bad guy, okay? You know what I mean? So I think it's just a little rabbit hole maybe you got in, but there are a few things that we've discovered,
okay,
that you've been into since we've been figuring this stuff out, okay, that I want to talk to you about, okay?
Okay.
Is that cool with you?
Yes.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Thank you. So just
yeah, I mean, we're so this here is obviously, this is bad. You can't be talking to,
Okay.
How old did she say she was? You remember?
She said,
Thank you. I appreciate that. And that's how this works, man. Honesty. Okay, as long as we're honest with each other, that's all we want. Okay. Just because like this right here, you can't be doing, man. You know what I mean? You realize that you can't be talking to the way you've been talking to her. You know what I mean?
She friended me on TikTok.
Right. Yeah.
And I accepted it. I guess that was a mistake. I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's not really the biggest mistake. It was, in all honesty, probably the biggest mistake would be you sending the pictures of yourself the other night. That was a big mistake, obviously. You shouldn't be doing that, because I noticed that one early this morning. So that must have been recent, because I had this file yesterday, and you hadn't sent any pictures that I had seen.
That was 2 days ago.
It was 2 days ago that you sent that to her? Oh, okay. Was that here?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So you're here when you sent that?
So just don't talk to her.
Yeah. No, she's in a lot of trouble.
Oh.
So as we speak, there is somebody talking to her mom at her mom's work right now.
Ooh.
She's in a lot of trouble.
Okay. So
I don't think she knows that she's in trouble, but her mom is being talked to right now to let her know. We're not sharing your information with her mom, though.
Okay, so just go about my business and like nothing ever happened? I
mean, yeah. After we done talking, there's a couple other things I'm concerned about, to be honest with you. And I'm sorry this is an uncomfortable situation, brother. But it's way better than the alternative, of course.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not holding you here, or anything like that. You're free to go at any time. I think it's good that we have a conversation about it. That's cool.
You saved me from
I mean,
a huge mistake.
Yeah, it would have been a real big mistake if we wouldn't have been able to intercept, and if you would have met her, that would have been bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because then the cops would have been involved. And
Well, I'm just saying, like, children shouldn't be meeting up with grown adults in this manner.
yeah.
That would be bad. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead and just tell me, like, what kind of stuff
She told me
did
that
you
she was
guys?
interested in sex.
She told you that?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, only because you don't strike me as like a real bad guy. You don't strike me as a, you know what I mean? If she would have been okay with it, then it would have happened. But not if she wasn't okay, you wouldn't have forced it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, just if she was okay with it, then yeah. But
I'm actually glad you did talk to me.
right.
Because that way I wouldn't have made a huge mistake.
Yeah. So you guys probably would have slept together today if she was okay with it. Then is that
Probably,
what I'm understanding?
and then I probably felt guilty.
Right.
And then
Yeah, definitely. I would assume you would have felt guilty afterwards for sure. So how long were you in her talk? What was her name? I don't remember her name.
her name is whatever her name
Okay,
is.
gotcha. Okay, all right, cool.
It's a weird name.
Is your number ending 3805? Is that your number there? Or no?
Yes,
that's wait.
Yeah.
That your number?
Yeah, that's
that's
my
your
number.
phone number. Okay. How long did you guys communicate? Do you know about how long you guys been talking?
She friended me, I think it was like a week ago.
A week ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So how quickly did it become kind of risque, like kind of inappropriate? About when do you think that
I think
happened?
it was like after the 4th day we talked.
After like 4th day? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have seen that was a red flag at first. But
Yeah.
I didn't think nothing of it.
Right.
But now I do.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have a couple tabs here. Right here, you had asked her about what school she went to. She let you know she's homeschooled. And you said, oh, okay. You said, what would you want to do if we both was in a shower and we were washing, and I was washing you and started rubbing you in between your legs? Were you just trying to like get her aroused, or?
No, that's when she got me aroused. But
By you saying that?
yeah.
She said, he, okay. Then what? And you said, and if you want, I can slide my fingers inside of you. You meant like in her or what? Is that what you were saying? I assume. Is that what you're saying?
I guess.
Okay. Like I said, man, I'm sorry this is uncomfortable, but this is kind of part of it, man.
Okay.
This is, I know it sucks, but you're going to go through some uncomfortable questions and answers just as a way to kind of get you to realize how bad this is, so that it kind of triggers something up here. You know what I mean? That's my whole point of this, is to
That way it won't happen again.
hope that you won't do this again. Yes, absolutely. That's my goal, is that you won't ever do this again. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Right here, you said, send me a selfie of you. And she sent the picture of her holding her fingers up. Oh, you had asked about her in the shower. Not with the fingers. It only hurts if I was you said. You can't talk like that to kids, brother. You know what I mean? They shouldn't be hearing this kind of stuff.
I was actually kind of surprised she even friended me.
Right.
Or sent me a friend, because I didn't even know her.
Well, I see here that you had reached out to her first. So here's the very, very first page of your conversation. You said, how are you doing today? You send her a wave, and then you send her another hey. So you'd send her like 3 messages before she actually answered back. When I said that this kind of, started it, you realize that the phones nowadays have become pretty easy to get into now. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
this is just a warning?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I have no authority, and I have no intentions on, doing anything but tossing this when I'm done here. Okay. All right. I do want to help you. Okay. And this is what I'm saying. Like, look, put it this way. If we locked up every single that we come across, the jails would have no room for the really bad criminals. Okay. So we do it 2 ways. If they're real bad and they're out there they're raping children and shit, we don't come out and talk to them. You know what I mean?
You just have them locked up.
We turn it into somebody else and let somebody else handle that. You know what I mean? But the ones that we feel like we can make a difference and get them to change,
you try to help them first.
We try to go out and have a talk with them.
But if it happens again, then you...
Yeah, if it happens again, then it won't be me coming out. You know what I'm saying? Is it Zangy or Telegram? One of those two that you have. I don't remember which one.
Oh, TikTok.
TikTok? Okay.
Probably be suggested to get rid of it.
I mean, TikTok, there's nothing wrong with TikTok as long as you're not talking to kids. You know what I mean? But where I'm getting at is apparently you've had an app at some point that you've received basically some nudity and stuff of some younger ones. Do you remember which app that would possibly be on?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Because I've always had TikTok.
TikTok, okay. Well, let's just say my tech has kind of seen some of the pictures and videos, okay, that are in your phone that you've come across at some point. So you don't remember which app it was? Because
No, it was.
I think we need to get rid of that app.
TikTok.
Only TikTok? Okay.
I don't use Facebook because it's drama on there.
Right, okay. Let me ask you, there was a part in here where you had talked about a little girl that is in this area that had green hair or whatever.
I think she lives next to her.
She lives next to her?
I never do anything with her.
Okay.
I just always, when I walk, I always seen her out playing.
Right.
Sliding down the hill, and I just keep on walking.
Right. Do you remember the comment that you had said about that girl about when she bent over and you seen her panties or something like that?
I just noticed when I glanced over, she was bending over.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Gotcha. But you thought that was the one you were talking to, right? Yeah. Okay.
Only thing I said that I thought was her, and I said, "You look good in your glasses."
Oh, okay.
And I liked your hair.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, dude. I feel bad. My bad. My ass itches. My ass itches bad.
Ooh. This is the time of the year when that happens.
The time of the year when the ass itches? Yeah. It's been like that for me all year. Let me ask you, is it kind of common for these young ones to kind of come out and talk to you on TikTok, or?
No, actually, that's the first time it's ever happened.
This is the first time it's ever happened? Okay.
Yes.
And she says, sounds cool. And that's when you said, and if you did on me, what would you do if I got inside of your mouth and your throat? And she asked what was, because I don't think she even knew what was. Judging by her picture here, she looks really young.
She said,
yeah, she's pretty young. She even looked young for. Oh, you told her that your would taste salty.
That's what I've heard.
Right. You don't know from experience, right?
No.
I love that you are starting to at the age of. So that's you telling her that you're glad that she was at age. What would you do?
Don't remember saying that.
You were asking her to get drunk with you, weren't you?
No, I asked her if she ever heard of that.
Oh, that drink, that alcoholic drink. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't asking her to get drunk.
Okay. You had asked her what time does she usually go to bed, what time does her mom usually go to bed. You were kind of wanting to, looks like you were really trying to figure out a way to meet up with her without her mom. What is the latest you ever stayed at?
That was her idea. Here. She wanted to meet up sometime when her mom was away.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
So, yeah, this is basically the first time this has ever happened.
Okay. When you say basically, what do you mean by basically? Because it either is or it's not. So we can go on.
This is actually the first time it's ever happened.
Okay. Well, a
kid or child.
So let's put it this way. I have another file I can grab. So I don't really want to embarrass you. This one that you're talking to on TikTok, Pizza Land. You recognize that one? Pizza Land?
No.
What about pizza?
No, I don't.
Pizzas, recognize that profile?
No.
Okay. Of course, this is that little girl that lives over here.
No, so, the rest of them I don't recognize.
Don't recognize. Well, these are. See, that's of course that's your name.
Yes.
Right. And this is okay. And so these are all your friends here. These are all the ones that you're following. Okay. My concern is a couple of these. This Pizza Land and the other one's not on here, but it's a pizza. So I'm just I need you to be honest, okay? Because those two profiles there are just two of them. There's a few, but those two there, we would really like to shut those counts down because they are trading in child. And so I'm now that been said.
Sound familiar.
Okay, well, can you look at the profile picture again and be honest with me, because it's not a problem. Like I said, it's just I need you to be honest with me. Are you 100% positive that you have not received? Because my tech is telling me that there's something Okay, there's, okay, oh, the pizza, that's right. I forgot about that one. I know that one and that one. My tech is telling me that you've received some things from those accounts that we need to be gone, that you can't have.
I don't
You shouldn't
remember
have.
receiving anything.
You don't remember receiving anything?
No.
Okay.
If I did, I would have deleted it real quick.
Right. You see why I have this concern, of course, by even if, I mean, I'm familiar with these accounts. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
We've been watching several of these accounts. You know why, right?
Yeah.
Why I'm concerned. Why is that? Tell me why.
Because it's child.
Yeah, because it's, well,
Child endangerment
well, it's, cause what's pizza mean?
for kids.
Okay, kids what?
Kids porn.
Yeah, okay. So that's, you see why I'm
Okay.
getting to that point, right?
So like, if I ever come across them,
well, I mean, you are coming across them. You're following all of those. You're literally, if you're following those accounts, it's like if this was Facebook, those are your friends. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You're friends with that one. That one's a bad one.
Okay.
The fact that you're associated with these. So let's put it this way. Let me just go ahead and kind of start to wrap this up for you.
Okay.
There's no way of you to get rid of all of those if you have them. Let's just say if you have them, which my text is saying you do. I know you've come across them. I know you've seen them, pictures and videos. So I know that they've sent them to you. I don't think you're requesting them, honestly. I don't think you're really asking for them, but I think you've seen them. And so what I'm getting at is, there's only one way to get rid of them from your phone to protect you.
Okay.
It's a device that we can send it out to you. It'll take about a week to get to you though.
Okay.
It's a way to get rid of them without them being traced, without them being able to be found in your phone. Right now they can be seen. So just I'm gonna ask you one last time, only because I need to know, like, if I need to send the box, where I don't. If you're 100% say no, I don't have it, and I won't even send the box.
I don't have
nothing like that
on my phone.
No videos or pictures on your phone.
No.
Okay. All right. I won't send one then. But let me put it this way: if it comes out that you did at some point, okay, and somebody else sees it,
you can't do nothing.
I'm a nice guy. I'm here to try to make a difference.
Okay.
But most people wouldn't, So if somebody else sees it, then
you can't help me.
I won't even know about it, probably. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It'll just be one of those things.
As far as I know, I don't have no videos or anything.
Okay,
on my phone.
That's good. It saves me the troubles if I happen to do that. Has there ever been any time in your life where something's happened to you that could kind of cause this desire?
No.
Okay. How long have you kind of had the desire for the children, like you had with this one?
Not ever.
Not ever.
Not until she friended me and stuff.
I have a hard time believing that. I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to trying to call you a liar. Okay.
Okay.
But the reason why is I have read all of this. It starts up, hey, hi, how you doing? And then boom, pretty quickly you go into being inappropriate with her. At no point does she ever ask you about it. At no point does she ever bring it up to you. Let me paint this little picture for you, okay? You are following a whole bunch of pizza accounts. You verified to me that you know what pizza is.
Yeah.
It's child. You have a whole bunch of them on your TikTok. You're following a bunch. You're friends with a bunch of them. You reached out to this girl here. You messaged her first, talked to her. She told you her age. You said you had no problem with it. And pretty quickly, you said, what, about a week you guys been talking? Is that what you said? So within a week.
That's when she sent me a follow and I followed back.
Yeah.
And that's when they ended up being friends.
Yeah. But she never went with it. She never took this conversation that was on your end.
I guess I've always been fascinated with it.
Yeah.
I never had it.
You've never had.
Yeah.
Oh. How old are you?
40.
You're 40. You're literally a 40-year-old virgin?
Mm-hmm.
No shit. Wow.
They made a movie about it too.
They did. They did make a movie about it.
Steve Carell, I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a big movie buff, aren't you? Yeah. So the thing is, don't worry about it. They're not here for us.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing is, you realize that's why I'm concerned, of course, is because all of these pizza accounts, and then you're talking to this year-old. So the fact that you sent your picture to the year-old is just, that's a
Okay.
problem. You know what I mean? How you guys doing? Good. You promise you're not going to send your picture to year-old girls anymore, right? Okay. And you're not going to follow these pizza accounts, these
Yes.
child accounts and stuff on
Yes.
TikTok? You're going to quit reaching out to these young girls on TikTok?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So that's what we're here talking about. I have some chat logs here for you. I realize Kentucky law and all that about chat logs as far as it being, a policeman or not, but there's quite a bit of concern here. He was when he was talking to the decoy, he asked where the decoy lived, and the decoy said that they lived in these apartments and didn't know that he lived here too. Ironically, picked the same damn apartment complex. And the issue that we had with that was he actually picked out one of these young girls that lives over in one of these apartments that fits the age, and he's been kind of stalking her, thinking that she was the one he was talking to. Yeah. So he lives in an apartment.
Never happened. Okay.
Phenomenal response time, by the way. Yes, sir. I'm Aaron, by the way.
Okay. Are you like mic'd up?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Would you want me? You want me?
No,
to?
that's fine.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
making sure you put it on YouTube, all that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's that being said, our goal is convictions, okay, and stuff like that. It's not about clicks and views for us.
Right.
When we collectively have arrests in every single state in the country, including Alaska and Hawaii. Okay.
Okay.
So I think you'll be happy with the way we do things. We're very professional. He made contact first, of course. We never ever make first contact. She tells him immediately that he's okay with it, and he's the one that, of course.
Who's the decoy?
It's one of my decoys. He's out of Arizona. I have a Google Drive that I'm going to give you an SD card.
Okay.
The SD card's going to have my full video with all the admittance on it today.
Okay.
Basically just him admitting that when he sent the picture, he was here at this location at his home.
Okay.
I got him to admit, knowing that she was. Got him to admit that that's his phone number that they were texting from here on. So that's his phone number. He verified that for me in my interview.
Okay.
So
I'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
You said you're aware of Kentucky KRS
Of course.
as far as it being law enforcement.
Yes, of course.
The other issue that I have is that I'm an ICAC affiliate. I'm on Internet.
I understand that as
Task
well.
Force.
Yeah. I'm just going to step back and let you do your thing. And then before you guys leave.
See if we can just transfer them down and talk to them.
There you go. Cool. Fuck yeah. Yeah, ICAC, but you know what? I mean, look, it is a kind of a touchy. The whole ICAC thing right now, it's a little bit touchy, obviously, for us, but I still have faith. Like he said that, not allowed to collaborate with us, but he is willing to take my evidence and run his own investigation, which is great. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Although we would love to see on the site, arrest. Looks like he is going to voluntarily go with them. Okay, so he's going to voluntarily go with them, which is good. They're putting him in the back of the truck. He's going to go to the station. They're going to interview him and do their own investigation. That's basically that. Subscribe to Predator Poachers Illinois on Locals for only $3 a month. You'll get behind-the-scenes footage, conviction updates, and full uncensored videos never to be seen on YouTube. We're also exclusively live streaming on kick.com at kick.com/ppillinois. Thank you and have a good day.